I'm Leila. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be showcasing a 15 to 18 second Sicia Spider 25 team. Now, considering that there's a guaranteed Sicia event going on for 12 Sacreds, thought this would be so much fun to be able to showcase what she can do, because we already know that Sicia is an amazing champ. If you're not familiar with her, I mean, first of all, her design is gorgeous, and she's like an HP burn Spider Queen. She's absolutely amazing. So we are going to showcase this courtesy of Bront. So before we hop into Spider 25, let's go check out the team stats. All right, so for this Sicia Spider 25 showcase, the team is going to be Sicia, Prince Kymar, Coldheart, Crypt King and Mordecai. So what you are going to notice here is that Sicia, Kymar, and Coldheart are all 60s. Crypt King and Mordecai are 50s. Technically, the only champ that needs to be a 60 in this comp is Coldheart, and she needs to be fast as well. So we're going to start with Sicia, and you're going to see that she's actually built in 3 different sets here. Bront has her in Immortal, Perception, and Resilience. And what's really important with Sicia for this build is that she's not built for damage. The reason for that, again, is you have to understand that she is an HP burn champ. So if she does too much damage, the HP burn isn't going to tick on the mama spider as much. The babies are going to die too quickly. So it's very, very important that when you build her, she's not built for damage, okay? So we look at her stats. She does have 33,000 HP, her speed's at 198, and her accuracy is at 323, is what we have for Sicia. And I want to say, so she's not fully booked. Her A2 and her A3 is booked, and she does have full masteries, as well with her T6. All right, next up we have Prince Kymar. Now, Prince Kymar is in 2 speed sets, and he is in Perception. And for him, he's at 53,000 HP. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. His speed's at 268, and his accuracy is at 350. Okay, that's what we have for Prince Kymar. Now, is he booked? We do have his A2 and his A3 booked here. And here's his masteries, and you're going to see his T6 is on resist. All right, next up is Coldheart. Now, what's important with her definitely is her speed. Bront pointed out that he did have a Coldheart in here before that was slower, and having the slower Coldheart added about 10 extra seconds to the run. Hey, Azla, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. So what she has, we do have 2 perception sets, 2 accuracy, and we have some broken pieces. And Coldheart's stats is she is at 45,000 HP. This one, her speed's at 217 with 265 accuracy. And again, the crit rate's at 77% because you don't necessarily need to have her fully crit capped. I'm gonna say she should be fully booked. Yeah, she's a rare and should be fully booked. And here we are for her masteries and her T6. Next up, we have Crypt King and so you're gonna see he is in 2 sets. We do have him in a Perception set, and he is in a Divine Life set here. In his stats, 41,000 HP, he's at 183 speed, and his accuracy is at 245. Now with Crypt King, they did give him I want to say they buffed him not too long ago, right? So his A1's called Brittleness Bane, is he does decrease attack, has a chance if the target's under HP burn. Which that's the idea, right? We have Sicia in here. Death Fires, attack all enemies, HP burn. So he's also an HP burn. And then A3 is an AoE, places a freeze on target for a turn if they're under HP burn. And also extends the duration of HP burn debuffs by 3 turns and cannot be resisted. So again, we have Sicia with the HP burn, we have Crypt King with the HP burn, and he does not have full masteries. But again, talking HP burn, the last member of this team is Mordecai. So you see with Mordecai, he's in full Perception. And Mordecai's stats are 33,000 HP. His speed's at 205 and his accuracy's at 267. Want to say, yeah, fully booked. And same thing, he does not have full masteries either. But if you're familiar with Mordecai, he also does HP burn. So we end up having 3 HP burn champs in here. We have Grawl that can freeze the spiders, and we also have Kymar that can sleep them as well too. So just a lot of CC in there as well. That's the idea. All All right, so now that I showed you the team being Sicia, Kymar, Coldheart, Crypt King, and Mordecai, let's hop on over into Spider 25. All right, so here we are in Spider 25, and you are gonna see that there's a preset. So let's take a look at the preset. For Kymar Spider U. So we're gonna start with Sicia, and you're gonna see that her Flame Eruption is set to 1, which is the AoE weak and decreased defense HP burns. Mordecai, we have Heavenly Flames set as his 1, which is a chance of placing HP burn debuffs on all enemies and increased attack on allies. Crypt King, we have Elemental Unity as 1, which is an AoE, places a freeze on targets for a turn if they're under HP burn, which they should be at this point, right? Because we have our other HP burn champs. Coldheart, Art of Pain is shut off. So we just have her Flurry of Arrows and Heartseeker. And then Prince Kymar, you're gonna see that we have Phantom Fire. Abyssal Gaze actually seems to be shut off on here. And this is the team that we have set up. Run. Kymar with the open. And you see that even Sicia, she's not, there we go, 14 seconds. Guys, that's a new one. That's a new record. Congratulations. Hey, I said 15 to 18 seconds, and look at that. We have a new best time at 14. Hey, hey. Beautiful. Now, what we're gonna see here is Mordecai's at 35, well, he's at 3.5 mil, right? And look at Crypt King. Crypt King is at 4.5 mil. Coldheart's at 1.7. Sicia's at 737 as well. And there we go. What a beautiful run. And so that was 14 seconds. Anton, yeah, so what we're talking about is the only champ here that technically has to be a 60 is Coldheart. Everybody else, for the most part, can be 50s. Sicia, Mordecai, Crypt King, and Kymar could all be 50 technically. You pretty much just need Coldheart to be the 60. That's it. All right, now per usual, Twitch chat loves to see campaign farmers. So we're gonna go take Miss Sicia, and we're gonna, we're just gonna go run her in campaign and see how she does. Because Twitch chat's a bit obsessed with watching campaign farmers. So let's take these out. Since it is champ training as well, we might as well give him, let's give him 2 of these. And let's go Miss Sicia and see how she does. As a campaign farmer. I mean, she shouldn't be in any danger at all. Commence operation. Let's Sicia join the people's champs. She's gorgeous, guys. I gotta say, like, when you think about some of the champs that have the best designs in the game, she is gorgeous. Like, I absolutely love what they did with her. Just truly amazing. Truly amazing. Look at that. Now, she's not fast by any means. This was a 52 seconds campaign run. But I have to say, even though she's not quick, it was very majestic. So guys, I would love to know if you have a Sicia, are you running her in your spider teams? And what teams are you running her with? What speeds do you have? Leave me some comments down below. And hey, Bront, thank you so much for letting us do the Sicia showcase. I hope this convinced you to try to grab her from the Guaranteed Sacreds event today, if you have a chance to. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, check out some more videos up here in the playlist on the top right.